In 2014, he tallied 89 total tackles while also earning Team Defensive MVP.
Cam Trudell, Walsh University, class of 2014. So grew up playing football since I was probably 5 years old, running around in a helmet and tackling my sisters in the house, which I probably shouldn't have did, but played football all the way up through high school, obviously, and was fortunate enough to be recruited to come to Walsh. Walsh was a place, when you talk about the faith piece and all our lives for as long as I can remember, our family core values centered around faith, and that's certainly something that set Walsh apart. So I think that's how I ended up here. So I went into the SCURV, I think it's still called that, and sat down with a couple of guys who were on the team. There were actually like 10 guys at the table, and we're specifically R.J. Jones and Antonio Reed and some of those guys, and just having the conversations with them. I honestly just felt like I was supposed to be there. And I think we spent an hour and a half just sitting there talking, and I didn't want it to end. And it felt like I was supposed to be there. So I think that's what set Walsh apart. But I think the feeling of validation, and it's all kind of surreal. But at the time, I was thinking I wanted to be the very best football player, student athlete, student in general that I could possibly be. I remember when I was a freshman, Coach Dennison at the time was the head coach. We had to write our goals down on a notebook that he gave us. I think one of the things I wrote down was like, I want to go all conference. I want to be a team captain and do whatever. I don't think I ever wrote down Hall of Fame. I think I might have wrote, I want to break the tackling record. So again, to be able to check some of those things off and to get to this point, it's certainly surreal, validation, and being able to tell my boys, right? I have two kids, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, being able to tell them that, hey, right, this is what Dad did, and I was able to cement a legacy here, and that's pretty cool.